my name is Megan Kern. I am a project manager at EPA Region 5 with the Great Lakes National Program Office.
And I'm Ashley Binion-Zaccaro. I'm a project manager for the Buffalo District Army Corps of Engineers, and I'm located here in Toledo, Ohio.
And we are at the Otter Creek remediation site, specifically in the confluence area, which is the Otter Creek mouth, which empties into the Maumee Bay.
So what you see back here is we have our dredge, and the dredges are dredging out contaminated sediment from the confluence area, and then that sediment is going to be pumped to the nearby port authority where that sediment will remain indefinitely. So the goal of this project is to remove 57,000 cubic yards of contaminated sediment here in the creek and in the confluence area, and we'll be dredging 1.7 miles of the creek, the lower portion of the creek, the downstream-most portion of the creek, and then 5 acres of the confluence area. Our dredging here in the creek is important because we're removing sediment that contains chemicals of concern that are impacting the benthic community, and so by removing them we are improving the wildlife and the habitat here. And then all the other creatures that eat the benthics that live in the sediment, such as the fish and the turtles and the birds, they will all benefit from the improved health of the creatures that live in the sediment.
The partnership that's been formed between the Corps of Engineers and the EPA and local stakeholders is really important to the local area. We've been able to identify local areas of concerns in different watersheds. We've been able to find funding streams in which to get money from Congress or local sponsors to make these projects or these cleanup project sites a realistic goal to have and actually to implement. And as a local citizen of the community, it's been really important. It's really important and encouraging to see this relationship build and to see what could happen in the future of trying to get the rest of these areas concerned and site contaminated areas cleaned up.
This project is, the Corps of Engineers is providing technical support on this project to the US EPA.
And the way this project is funded is through the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, through the Great Lakes Legacy Act program, which is ultimately used to remediate contaminated sediment and clean up areas of concern. Here we're cleaning up the Otter Creek, which is part of the Maumee River AOC, and ultimately completion of the Otter Creek site is a small piece of restoring the Maumee River area of concern, which will support the health of the Maumee River and Lake Erie. So you can think of Otter Creek and what we're doing here today as if a person had the flu or ate bad food, and we are cleaning out the toxins of their system just like we're cleaning out the toxins here in Otter Creek. And this project is being done through the help of Army Corps of Engineers, but not just them. There's a whole group of doctors and nurses that are helping, like the state of Ohio, US Fish and Wildlife, EPA ORD, and non-private, from the private sector as well. So there's a whole group of people working to cure your flu, your upset stomach, and cleaning out the toxins of Otter Creek. And we're happy to work together, and yay! Science! Yay Otter Creek!
Go for it!
Yay EPA! Woo!
Sweet.